How's it going? I'm back here to talk about a movie that royally pissed me the fuck off last night. Um, but I'm gonna go ahead and do you a favor, all right? Because there's some of you out there that actually probably enjoy this movie, so I'm not gonna straight up just destroy the shit out of it as much as I'd like to. Because there are things about it that ain't so bad. There is, the fact that it is a Leprechaun sequel. It's not, Oscar worthy. It's not going for the Golden Globes or no shit. So it's not like I didn't expect it to be a little cheesy and a little campy here and there, but not throughout the whole fucking movie. Okay. You can say what you will. Leprechaun the Hood sucked. Leprechaun Back to the Hood was even fucking worse. Oh my god, Leprechaun 4 in space was horse shit. And you're entitled to your opinion. I respect that, but this movie right here was supposed to be way better than any of those, and it's not. I'm sorry, it's not. It's horse shit. It's a shit show, as Dave McCrae would say. Now I'm gonna go ahead and give you my likes and my few positives that I have about it, because then I'm gonna get into the shit that annoyed the fuck out of me about this movie. But the first thing I'm gonna say is that the gore in this is badass. Like, I will go ahead and say that it has my badass seal of approval. They didn't spare no expense when it came to showing all the buckets of blood and carnage candy and every death that we get in this. Like, it has a lot of fucking inventive, creative deaths in it. So that right there, that's pretty good positive, for anybody that's a fan of the horror franchise that is Leprechaun. It's by far some of the best innovative kills I've seen in a while. You got one guy who is split in half with a solar panel off the roof of a house. There's a girl that's killed later on in the film with some sprinklers in a fucking field. Don't even ask me how that happened. It's the weirdest shit you've ever seen. You got to see it for yourself. A dude gets his fucking head decapitated by a drone, a flying drone. So, well, everybody knows drones fly, so who gives a shit? But the point is, the shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? Also, they had a return of the one, the only Ozzy, played by Mark Holton from the original Leprechaun in '93, which this one is a direct sequel to. They retconned and went Halloween 2018 on this shit and got rid of all the sequels that followed the '93 film. It's kind of a good idea, but only if you execute it right. And in this case, I don't fucking think they did. They missed their fucking mark on this. But yeah, having Ozzy back was cool. I really enjoyed seeing him back. He's still got that charismatic charm about him that he had in '93. Mark Holton is still awesome and cool as fuck as Ozzy. I love that character. It's probably my favorite character out of the entire franchise. So, it was really cool seeing him back. He had some pretty good moments with the main girl, the main protagonist, Leela, played by Taylor Sprightler. Now, like I said, Leela is supposed to be the daughter of Tori Redding, the main final girl from Leprechaun 1, played by Jennifer Aniston. So, right away, Leela's got kind of a cool story arc because her mom was Jennifer Aniston. That's pretty awesome shit. But you can tell she's not used to being in big time movies or even small time movies as far as sci fi goes, because her acting is kind of raw, it is kind of cringy. Every now and then she has her moments where it's kind of, ugh, did she really just deliver that line that way? It's just, she has a little awkward moments here and there, but hey, I'm not an actor, so I mean, it's not like I could do any fucking better, but I would try, because I don't know who the fuck is her agent or who is her acting coach, but they should be fired and she needs a new one. I would say that. But yeah, besides Leela and Ozzy, that's about, and the gore, the kills, that's about where my positives end for this. Oh, and the Leprechaun. The new guy playing the Leprechaun, I don't remember his name, Lyndon Porco, I believe is his name. The actor portraying him taking up the mantle of Warwick Davis, the iconic fucking Leprechaun that we all know and love, that we should have had in this piece of horse shit, but we didn't, because according to Warwick Davis, he didn't come back for this one because he's got a family now. He don't want his kids to see this violence and gore. You know what that means? Bullshit. Bullshit. I call bullshit on that, because he didn't do it because sci-fi didn't want to fork out the fucking money that he was probably wanting, because Warwick Davis is worth a hell of a lot of money. And really, I gotta be honest, man, with this movie, he probably did a good thing about passing on it, because it's a piece of, it's a piece of monkey shit. That's why I'm about to get in my negatives so I can rip this shit to shreds. But yeah, the Leprechaun in this is pretty decent. I do enjoy him. I thought he was pretty cool, for this right here, just for a standalone movie. Even though it's a sequel to the original, he does a good impression of Warwick Davis's version of the Leprechaun. He's got some pretty funny one-liners in it. His voice is kind of similar to Warwick's, but kind of different in a way. It's more kiddie, more childish-like. And he's got probably the most annoying laugh I've ever heard. He's like, "My lucky charms are delicious." Okay, I can't do that no more. But that's basically what you get with this Leprechaun. Where's me gold? Give me gold. Okay, seriously, I gotta stop. That's the Leprechaun we get in this. So yeah, I loved it. I thought he was a little enjoyable, lovable, little hilarious bastard, creepy little green bastard. But that's where my positives stop for this. So now it's time for me to explain why I fucking couldn't stand most of this movie. Alright, so the point of the movie, the plot of it is that Leela has come back to her hometown of North Dakota where Tori lived. Well, she was going to live there. She moved there with her father. They bought the house back in 93, and you had Ozzy, Nathan, and Alex, and all them fixing it up. But now she's come back to her roots with a bunch of other girls from this fraternity that she has joined a girls' sorority house. And they're going to turn the old fucking woodshed of a house into a sorority house. So they're going green. They want to be more eco-friendly and shit. Eco-friendly, however the fuck you want to say it. And they don't want to use any modern technology. They want to make everything green. So it's not that that's a bad thing. That's a pretty cool concept. But god damn, does she got a shitty ass fucking supporting cast. I mean, fuck, man. Let's see. First on the chopping block is Rose. Now, the Rose is the main girl that has organized this idea of bringing all these women together to go green and be more eco-friendly, or however the fuck. I'm tired of saying that word. They want to do things right, for the environment and shit. And she's basically your stereotypical. All these characters are stereotypical horror movie characters. And Rose, the bitch looks like she needs a Valium, like every 5 seconds that she's on screen, because whenever something goes wrong, even before the Leprechaun shows up, and it's just everyday bullshit that you would run into problems in a sorority house, she's like, "Okay, guys, you probably shouldn't be doing that. I wouldn't drink that beer right now because we've got a lot of work to do, and I have to do this. You have to do that. I need you to go over there and hook that up. I need lights. We need everything to work, girls, okay? Come on, we gotta get this right." That's the way that bitch acts throughout the entire fucking movie. Like, I'm not even fucking with you, dude. That's the way this bitch talks. And then when the Leprechaun shows up later in the movie, she's like, "Holy shit, there's a fucking dwarf out here. He's obsessed with money. Oh my god, what the fuck are we gonna do, guys? Come on, let's get together. We need to come up with a fucking plan." Her fucking voice is annoying as shit, dude. Oh god. It just is. Rose is a fucking idiot. And she dies later on, thank god. Leprechaun kills the shit out of her. I don't give a fuck if it's a spoiler. She deserves to die. Let's move on to the guys in this. There's a few male characters, some college dudes that are basically your run-of-the-mill, everyday college guys in a fraternity. One is the nerdy, tech-savvy type that's trying to be the next Scorsese or Steven Spielberg filmmaker. And he just comes off kind of weird and awkward and just stands around with a fucking camera with his cheesy-ass fucking bullshit little YouTube channel he's trying to come up with in the middle of all this. He's sitting there putting the camera up in the living room and trying to set up to do his little vlog or his podcast or some shit. I think his name was Andy or something. I don't know. These characters are so forgettable that I didn't even bother remembering most of their names because they just sucked that bad that I didn't give a fuck about them enough to even remember who the fuck they were playing. That's how uninteresting they are. That's how boring they fucking are. He is just a plot filler. That's all. He's not even worth mentioning again. He gets his fucking head decapitated with a drone. So thank God the Leprechaun killed his ass. There's another guy in this that apparently has had a past history with this other girl named Katie, played by this beautiful, stunning fucking black actress. I don't remember her real name, but she played the character of Katie, and she's hot as fuck. Now her character is pretty okay, basically stereotypical party girl in a Halloween movie. It kind of reminds you of Halloween because of how shitty the characters are. The Halloween sequels, anyways. But Katie has a past history with this other guy, and they're always going off on each other, saying, "I can't stand you. You're a fucking bitch. Well, you're an idiot. I'm not gonna fuck you again. Well, bitch, you're gonna fuck me. Now, I will not fuck you again." 5 minutes later, they're fucking. Yeah, yeah, because she can't stand this white dude, but she's constantly going up, putting her ass in his face, backing it all up on him, mopping the floor sexy like, and it's just fucking pathetic. It's so stupid as fuck. Like, what the hell is the point of this shit? Yeah, that dude dies. He fucking suffers a horrendous death with a solar panel on a house. Slices him in fucking half. Comes down to the top of his head, slices him all the way down to his fucking toes. And then the dumb bitch Katie, right after that happens, runs away with Leela and all the other girls. And she's like, "Hold on, guys. Do you think he's dead? Like, I know I seen the solar panel cut him in half, kinda, but like, maybe he's still alive? Really? Did they really put that in the script for her to say that? I find that hard to believe, man. Somebody didn't proofread read this shit before they fucking filmed it because, God, motherfucker. I get it. You're going for campy and cheesy, but fuck, dude, there's a point. There's an extent to where you can go with that shit. Where it becomes really fucking stupid. When you see somebody get sliced in fucking half with a solar panel and you make them say, "Do you think they're dead?" Nah, bitch, he's fine. Just give him a goddamn aspirin. He'll be fine. Oh, Jesus. There's another girl in this, Meredith, this smoking hot blonde. Now, she's hot as hell. That's another point I guess I can make for this movie. It does got some pretty attractive girls in it, but Meredith plays your stereotypical drunk bitch. She doesn't really have too much to say. They don't give her too much dialogue except little smart ass comments here and there, and she's like the bitch of the movie. Every horror movie has a major bitch, and I guess it's her. But she stands around with a bottle of vodka or whiskey throughout every scene you see her in. She's drunk and puking everywhere. Um, she doesn't really give you much. There's nothing much to her at all, other than she insults Leela when they first meet. You know, and Leela tells everyone that she's the daughter of Tori Redding, Jennifer Aniston's character. And this other guy's kind of sweet on Leela, and she's like, dude, I would back the fuck off because this girl's mom sounds fucking crazy, and that shit's hereditary, so you might want to stay away from that crazy bitch. Derek, dude, I know you like movies that are horrible and have good campy cheesiness to them. It's so bad that they're good, but dude, I seriously doubt you're going to enjoy this. It's just so fucking stupid. Good God. So yeah, Meredith, she meets her end. I'm not gonna give away everybody's death in this. Spoiler alert, I'm sorry if I ruined it for y'all, but god damn, dude, I fucking hated this. Uh yeah, so Meredith is the last of the girls that I can think of that are worth mentioning. And at the very end, well, not the very end, but towards the end of the third act, they do attempt to kill the leprechaun, and they it happens kind of twice. They just blow his ass up to smith of fucking range, fill him up with a some kind of gas pipe and fill his ass full of air, and he blows the fuck up. They try setting him on fire, and oh Jesus, there is a little homages though to Evil Dead. That's one thing I could say that was kind of cool. They did you know how in the first Evil Dead movie when Ash puts on his chainsaw on his hand for the first time, you get them quick cuts where does that shit when he's putting it all together. Yeah, they kind of pay homage to that in this. I don't know what the reason for that was, but it was still kind of cool how they pay homage to Evil Dead, some way somehow. Um, there's actually a Jennifer Aniston voice cameo in this, played by Heather McDonald, a comedian. I guess because Jennifer Aniston wouldn't be called dead near a movie like this, because she's skyrocketed into her career after the first Leprechaun. So pretty sure there's no way in hell that they could have paid her enough to come to play in this piece of bullshit. But the person that does an impersonation of her is still pretty decent. I still liked it. It still sounds just like her. It sounded like the Jennifer we got in '93. It don't sound like current Jennifer Aniston, but it sounded like a damn good impression of her. So it fooled me. When I first heard it, I thought, damn, is that really her? And then I found out it wasn't. But Oh god, so this video's went on way too fucking long. I'd be lucky if I can even upload it with this piece of shit phone I got, but point is, I wanted to get on here and say that besides the gore, besides the leprechaun, besides Leela, uh, and Ozzy, that's oh, and Ozzy turns into a ghost after he dies, and he helps the main protagonist, Leela. He helps her throughout the rest of the movie, and nobody else can see her, so it kind of makes you wonder if Leela's the only one that can see him because it's all in her fucking head, or if she has some kind of link to Ozzy after he dies. So he helps her defeat the leprechaun. I don't fucking know, dude. I don't even know what to say about this movie anymore, but it's bad. It's just so bad. It's not so bad that it's good, it's just fucking bad. And this has been my review of Leprechaun Returns. And hopefully it's the last of this franchise because without Warwick Davis, they need to stop. They just need to quit because this movie sucked so bad. Other than a few positives I got, fuck this movie, as anybody else would say. Anyways, if you like this, give me a like, give me a share, give me a subscribe, and let me know what you thought about it. Did you like it? Did you find it entertaining at all? Did you enjoy it? Because it is a fun movie to watch on a Friday night. You know, if you got nothing better to do and you just want to hang out with your friends and kick it and relax, get high, get drunk, do some drugs. You probably won't ever fucking remember this shit because of it. Sure, go ahead, pop it in. You might have a damn good time, you know. But other than that, if you're looking for a good plot or good character acting and shit, you're not gonna find it here. And like, it's supposed to be campy, it's supposed to be cheesy, but fuck, dude. Please get some actors who look like they've done more work besides YouTube fan films because they fucking suck. Anyways, yeah, this is my review and my thoughts on Leprechaun Returns. And let me know what y'all think below so we can argue or talk about it, you know. Anyways, yeah, it's Savini Jason, and I will see y'all later. Peace.